What's up, everybody? My name is Indy. If you are new to my channel, welcome back. Oh, if you're new to my channel, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back as always. So this is new for me because I'm not a makeup beauty guru, but I'm a girly girl and I love makeup and hair and clothes and shoes, all that good stuff. But I also like to talk. And I find that when I am talking with my sisters and we're doing our makeup together, it's just such a good time. But I'm by myself right now and I'm about to go to a dinner with my sister and my nephew, so I figured I'd recreate that energy here. So I'm gonna try my best to do like a 15-minute face for going out to dinner. Alrighty, so for me, I always start off with pulling my hair back. And as always, I'm in my house dress because I always do makeup in either a robe or a house dress, so you gotta get it. This dress is from, where did I get this dress? I got this dress from Shein, but it was like months ago, so I don't know if they still have it, but if they do, I will link it below. Alrighty, y'all, so I didn't want to like chit-chat, just be chit-chatting, but I actually wanted to talk about my book that I just finished. So I just finished this Oprah Winfrey book, and it's called The Path Made Clear, Discovering Your Life's Direction and Purpose. So this is an audiobook that I did. And I love books. Like, actually, one of my 2022 goals that I'm pretty much continuing from this year is reading one book a month. And I just like to do my best to stay abreast on, what's new in whatever area. So I love fiction books, nonfiction, self-help books, spiritual books, all that type of stuff. And so this was basically a kind of like a self-help book, I think. Yeah, self-help book. And it was just about purpose. And so I want to talk about the 3 things that I learned. But before we do that, I'm going to start with my eyebrows because I got to get these together. So I'm using the NYX Professional Makeup Eye Pencil in SPE 903 Dark Brown. Alrighty, so if y'all see me looking over here, it's because my mirror's right here and I got to get my life together. So the first lesson I learned was that I am who I am because God made me this way. And to me, that actually took a lot for me to learn because of my own insecurities, my own struggles that I've had, like throughout my life with like really loving who I am and not trying to be anybody else, So a little background about me, I'm actually a twin, and that's my ace boon coon. I love her. That's my twin sister. That's literally the other half of my heart. But I found myself actually comparing myself to her all the time, especially when we were growing up and we were like in our adolescent ages, like 14, 15, 16, especially when puberty started to hit and all that type of stuff. I just found myself being like, I'm just less than. But I found that when we had to go to college, well, I went to college and she went to the military, that it really forced me to look at who I was and actually accept that, because to be blunt, I had no option. But in all actuality, which kind of ties to the book, God made me specifically the way I am for a purpose. So for me, the first thing that she was talking about in the first couple chapters, without ruining the book, was about that. And I was like, wow, like God made me in a specific way because he has a specific purpose for me. And I really resonated with that, just because of the fact that I'm still becoming who I am, So I thought that was really that was a good takeaway from the book. So for me also, as far as me being not a makeup guru, I just be doing stuff, so hopefully it comes out decent. I do know how to do makeup, but again, I'm no expert because I be looking to, who do I look to, like Jackie Aina, Nitra B, people like that. But for me, I just have to shape my eyebrows first, and then we're gonna go from there. So the second lesson I wanted to talk about that I learned was the more I tap into what God has for me, the less really confused I'll be. I don't even want to say confused, because I think that confusion is really just intelligence that's like repurposed, or it's just it needs to be redirected. So basically what I'm saying is, the more I tap into God and the more I tap into who I am, it's like I get to know myself more, and I get to know what God has for me and really the fullness of God. And I feel like that's super important, because a lot of times when I feel lost, it's because I'm trying to uncover what something is or what needs to be done. And I think that's where a lot of my stress comes from too, because whenever I'm stressed, I feel like it's a mountain of things I need to do, but I never know where to start. And that's where the confusion comes for me, you know? So like this week was actually super, super like tough for me, just because work, I had a lot to do, but I feel like I had a writer's block, which I hate because I'm a copywriter. Like I literally, like part of my job of what I do is I write content for folks. So whenever I feel like I have a writing block, that's terrible. Like that's not good. That's not good. So for me, it takes for me to step back and tap into where the confusion is, where I need clarity, and then also just seeking that rest period as well. Like, and that was the thing too that the book talked about. Like, whenever you are looking for something, just go back to the root of things or go back to who you are. And they made a Wizard of Oz reference too, of just looking in your backyard. And I thought that was so good as well. Sorry, I had to be quiet for a second while I tried to like arch these eyebrows. The thing about my eyebrows are, they're weird. But the left one literally does whatever it wants to do on any given Sunday. And the right one it's fine, but it's like thicker. Like this one's like my grandmother's, and this one is like, I don't even know. I don't know. Do I get my eyebrows from her, I guess? We look alike. Anyways, back to lesson 2. Yeah, just looking at my notes here. Just the more I tap into what God has for me, the less confused I'll be about what I need to do, what I have to do, and then how to navigate to get there. And that's another thing too about the book that I thought was very interesting. Oprah had a lot of collaborators on this. I know she's the official author, but she brought in a lot of interviews from folks that she knows, whether it's like entertainment industry, spiritual leaders, coaches, pastors, things like that. And I don't want to misquote, but Bishop T.D. Jakes was talking about kind of getting out of your own head. I think it was in chapter 7 or something like that. But he was talking about that, and I find that I'm always in my head a lot about everything. I'm always in my head about everything. I second guess, I third guess, I do everything. Where's my makeup at? Oh, here it is. I second guess, I third guess, it takes a lot for me to make a step because I get nervous, especially when it comes to like, in my life, in my career, my relationships, all that. It takes a lot for me. I'm going in with the what is this? Oh, I'm sorry, it's Black Radiance. Black Radiance HD Corrector because I need to fix this. And I am the color, what is this? What is this, y'all? Ooh. I have no idea, but I will link it below. Yeah, because it rubbed off a little bit. Anyways, I find that for me, I overthink a lot, including my purpose. Like, why am I here? What am I doing? Who am I supposed to be connected to? All those things are actually a constant in my mind, like all the time. I'm always thinking if I'm doing the right thing. I'm always thinking of, how I'm contributing to my life, let alone somebody else's life. I'm always thinking of that type of stuff. And when I find that I have no answer, I get nervous. But I think that really and truly that's a part of the process of trying to find who you actually are. But I think at the same time, I'm actually embracing that. I'm embracing the fact that I don't know it all. I'm very happy I don't as well. Let me say it like this. I never actually aspire to know it all. I definitely aspire to always be a student. And that's actually, I've taken like 3 billion, bajillion personality tests. And that's actually one of my strengths is that I'm a learner. And so I'm really learning, I guess pun intended, to not be ashamed that I need to learn. I think a lot of times we act like we are privy to something, or we act like we know something that we don't. And it's like, it's okay to say, hey, I don't know this, educate me. And I try to make sure that I'm practicing that on every single occasion that I can. Okay, so I did my little tribal eyebrows or what have you. I'm about to just go in and blend them. And while I'm blending, the last lesson that I learned from Oprah's book that was, again, super, super good, was that, what was my third lesson? Let me see my notes. Oh, whenever I feel lost or uncertain, to get back to myself, and rely on who I am, what I'm capable of, and the possibilities. So towards the end of the book, like chapter 9, chapter 10, Oprah was talking about the Wizard of Oz and how Dorothy, or if you like me, I love the Wiz. I think the Wiz is better. But anyways, Dorothy, she had to go all around, you know, not the world, but she had to go all around the Yellow Brick Road, the City of Oz, all that type of stuff to uncover what she already had inside of her. And I thought that was really, really interesting, because I do think in life, guilty as charged as well, in life you try to find things, or you try to appease them or fill them with other voids to uncover what you wish you had. So like Dorothy, she wanted to go home, but at the same time, her friend wanted courage, but he was really the most courageous character the entire time. So again, like, I guess this is like the little, revelation I had, or the little thought I had. You know, some stuff that you already have inside of you, it just needs to be uncovered, but it's not going to be uncovered unless you're put in certain situations, which is why, I mean, obviously I think that's a part of life. And I think that's why there's purpose behind every single lesson, every single good thing, bad thing we go through. But if you think about it, how else would you have learned that lesson, right? So like for me, I was in college, right? And up until that point, I had done super, super good in school. And I never really had a problem with learning, school, whatever, being at the top of my class, whatever. But when I got to college, it changed. I wasn't at the bottom or whatever. But at the same time, I was learning all these new items. I was learning all these new things, all these subject materials. And I had like a really bad semester. Like I had a very, very bad semester. I was not managing my time well. I wasn't managing my stress well. And I just let my grades slip. I was like, well, all right. But I remember at the same time, I came to a moment with myself and I was like, all right, you're here because you want to finish, you know, your degree and everything. But also, how are you managing stress? How are you managing multiple things? How are you managing your activities, your involvement, all of that? And I really had no answer for myself, which really was the cause of why I was in the predicament of having a bad semester. And even personally speaking, like I wasn't in the best of relationships. Everything was just bleh, basically. And so for me, I was like, okay, I had to be really honest with myself and be like, okay, India, what can you control? So side note, I'm going to use this L'Oreal little quad pack because I love me a little quad and I love drugstore makeup. I love Ulta and all the expensive stuff too, but we're just going to use drugstore makeup today. But anyways, yeah, so back to the conversation I had with myself. I really had to talk to myself and go, okay, India, what can you control? What can you not control? And what do you need to start, stop, and pivot doing? And so I found that prioritizing myself and my responsibilities was at the bottom of my totem pole, and prioritizing others was too highly at the top. Now, another thing about my personality is I'm always other-oriented. I'm always thinking about somebody else, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm not, like, in the converse of that, or the opposite of that, I'm not thinking of myself enough. And so that leaves me empty, or left me empty per se, while everyone around me was being filled up. And actually, it was like my best friend who also pointed out to me. She was like, you really give a lot to people, which at the core of you, that's great and sweet and lovely, but what are you left with? A, and B, what are those folks giving back to you? And I was like, dang, you're right. So that was really a great lesson, because when you have to get back to who you are, or you have to go through things to learn who you truly are, it leaves you, doing better on the other side. So basically, Oprah's book was fire. It was very good. And so here's the thing too. I actually did the audio version of it, and it was very, very good. It was like 3 hours of an audio read. So I was reading it I was listening to it rather, while I was cleaning my house and, just getting my spirit right and all that good stuff. And it was just really, really great. Okay, thankfully the gold is coming out how I want to come out. Unfortunately, this garbage light, it's not really garbage lighting, but I'll show y'all in light after this video. I'll actually post the end result at the end. But yeah, no, Oprah's book was great. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm going to switch brushes so I can get this in here. Okay. Perfect. Now, if y'all have book recommendations, please put them in the comments below. Like I said, I'm trying to get like a book a month because it brings the little kid in me happy, because I was one of those kids to where I was a bookworm. Like when I was a kid, you would catch me at the library all the time. Like I said, I'm a twin, but there's also a total of it's like 8 of us now. But when I was growing up, it was the 4 of us, and so it was my older sister, my twin sister, me, and my younger sister. And they would go play PlayStation, all that type of stuff. I'd be at the library. I'd be reading. I'd be reading. I was reading. Rainbow was like my middle name at the time, but it was because I found solace in the world that the library offered me. And again, I'm a big education person. Like I just like to know. I think that education is whatever you make it. But I just found so much peace there. And that's why I love reading and writing. And it's even interesting because what I do now with content writing, I write for a living, which is so crazy because I never really thought that I'd be a writer. Or say I'm a writer too, because I think for me, I equate writing as like you're writing these New York Times bestsellers and you're doing this and this and that. And it's like, no, there are different forms of writing and I indulge in that, which is super, super great. Alrighty, so next thing I'm going to do to finish up my eyes, because again, this is super, super quick. My eyebrows are decent. I'm good with that. My eyes are good. Just a nice little golden smoky or whatever. Not even a smoky, but just a little golden wisp, if you will. I'm going to go in with my winged liner, and then we're going to go from there. So I use, where's my wing liner? Oh, here it is, right in front of me. I'm using LA Girl's JetSetter liquid eyeliner. I love this because it's a felt tip, and I just and do my thug bizzle. So that's the great thing. But yeah, like I was saying, when I was a kid, just books always they provided me with an escape from reality, and also they opened the possibility. So I had a great childhood, by the way. Don't get it twisted. I had a great childhood. Parents loved me, all that great stuff. Thankfully, I was blessed with a great childhood. But for me, I was always wondering, and this is actually even what I do now. I mean, I'm 26 years old, and I always think, what is life outside of the box that I'm living in, right? So, like, I think we as human beings, especially in the 21st century world where everybody's they're digitally connected, but they're not really connected, and we have the ability to connect, we don't. So for me, I've always wondered, what is it? Oh yeah, and I think we live in our own echo chambers a majority of the time. So I think that for me, I've always wondered what life is like has my own little India's world, because I think that we get so consumed with our own world, our own problems, our own issues, whatever, that we actually don't step out and like take a quick look at life, the meaning of life. And I think that we put a lot of weight on stuff that doesn't matter. And I feel like we don't put enough weight on the stuff that actually does matter, like connection, relationships, etc. I remember the number one theory. Okay, yeah, she came out good. I remember the number one theory that I remember from college. So I majored in communication, right? And one of the biggest theories that like changed my life and perspective was Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So to get nerdy super fast, Maslow's hierarchy of needs is basically this theory that says like we as human beings, we need basic needs to survive, but it's kind of like a pyramid scheme. So like, not scheme, it's a pyramid. So where like your basic needs are right here. Then you have, it's like, I'm trying to think, it's like basic needs for like life, health, and breathing or whatever. And then as you get up the pyramid, if you will, self-actualization is like the highest that you're going to get at the pyramid. But the portion of the pyramid is extremely, extremely small for self-actualization, because also part of the theory is a lot of people just stay at their first basic needs, like, you know. But I say that to say this. Within Maslow's hierarchy of needs, one of the most important needs that we have is actually human connection and human relationship. We are social creatures, and no matter how far you get away from that with social media and screen time, and even quarantine, you know, we still crave that. You know what I mean? And I think that is extremely powerful, and I think it's deeply rooted in the way they were made, which I think that's what makes us as human beings pretty cool, is that we all, no matter race, creed, color, culture, faith, whatever, we all really crave a version of relationship. I think that'll be my next book that I read, because I love studying relationships. I love studying like communication between relationships, and I love studying how you can get the maximum, how you say, I don't even want to say benefit, because that sounds like you're only in it for like a pro-con thing, benefit, consequence thing. But I just believe in the power of relationships, and I like to make sure that my own relationships in my life, whether they're like familial, romantic, or friend-wise, co-workers, whatever they might be, that they're at their full potential, you know? So I think that'll be my next book that I go through and read. I love a good book. Okay, wonderful. So I'm done with that. This is how it came out. Pretty good. I'm not, again, not a beauty guru, guys, but I like simple makeup because I think I'm cute. So I'm just, kind of emphasizing what God already gave me, just a little bit, nothing too crazy. So now I'm going in with my face. I use a combination of foundations because I don't know the makeup industry and Black women's skin. I don't understand why they can't get a foundation color right, but it allows me to try some new things. So I'm going to use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. I'm 502 Warm Caramel. I'm also going to combine it with Juvia's Place, the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation, and I Am Savannah 440. So I'm actually going to combine these two in specific areas of my face, and I'm going to go in with my beauty blender, with my trusted handy-dandy beauty blender. Cool. So to switch gears, but actually stay on the same topic, like purpose, direction, all that good stuff. So I recently started my fitness journey. I hate calling it weight loss because, to me, like psychologically speaking, that means I'm gonna lose it and then get it back. And that's the thing about it too. Like my relationship with like weight, it's been a whole thing because, by the way, I lightly dab because I like to build on. So for me, my relationship with weight and like fitness and all that type of stuff has been super uber weird because it's partially tied to, or it's been partially tied to, sorry, my self-image, my self-worth, all that stuff, which I've recently had to actually like separate the two. But really and truly, I'm back on this journey because health is important to me. And the thing about it is, it's always been important to me. I just did not, again, I didn't prioritize it. Again, self-accountability, I didn't prioritize it. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll eventually get healthy, or I'll eventually do this, I'll eventually do that. But it's like, no, like, if I don't start now, and by now I mean just make the actual decision to do it, because I do think that starting now is whatever your timeline is going to be. But if I don't start now, it's not going to happen. So for me, it's like reprogramming my mind to be consistent, be consistent for sure, be determined, and be disciplined. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I love food. I have a great relationship with food. I just do. I can cook pretty decent. I've literally cooked since like the age of 7. And I learned along the way how to make my stuff taste good. So my food be tasting good. But on top of that, like, I watch Food Network all the time. Whenever I travel, the first thing I want to do is eat. But for me, I just have to shape that in a way that's better controlled for my results and what I want out of my health. So on top of actually like losing weight, I actually have fitness goals. So like for me, I used to hate vegetables, but now I'm like, nah, let me make sure I'm eating vegetables, with the meals and stuff. Make sure that's all good, But then also too, like being active, working out, all that type of stuff, drinking more water, I didn't realize how much water I wasn't drinking. Does that make sense? Like, and the thing about it is, I don't drink a lot of soda or nothing like that. I just didn't have any liquids in me. And the thing that I'm learning is, my research and stuff like that, I have to drink water because I have to make sure that my body's hydrated. I don't get dehydrated, and I don't like pass out in the middle of workouts or whatever. So So yeah, all of that is going on in my head and my brain as I begin this fitness journey, because who is that? Oh, thought somebody was at my door. Anyways, yeah, my fitness journey, it's really mine, and I have to make sure that I am being true with myself, being honest with myself, and doing the things that are healthy instead of just doing the things that are going to lose me weight. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it too. Like, I've been fairly, is that the word, thick, I guess, if you will, my life, pretty much all my life, but at the same time, I haven't been healthy all my life. See the difference? So for me, who's outside? Oh, that's my neighbors. Sorry. That had me scared. Sorry, that had me nervous. But anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about, oh yeah, so I've been skinny, I've been thicker, this is why I will say this is like the largest I've been, and I had a whole session with myself where I cried and prayed, and I'm over that now, but I've been small before. But again, at those points, I was more disciplined, I was actually on my stuff, and I made sure to put myself first. Like, I was looking at photos the other day, you guys, and I was like, girl, you looked good. Like, when you were actually on your stuff, you were good. But for me, it bothered me that only lasted a season instead of lasting a lifetime, you know? Because when it comes to health and wellness, like, you only get one body. So I might as well treat it the best I can, do the best I can, and practice regular discipline too, you know? Because it's going to affect, like, my cholesterol levels, my blood levels, my sugar levels, all that type of stuff. And also, like, my family's history. We have a history of, like, diabetes, high blood pressure, all that stuff. So, like, for me, I'm going to come right here. So, like, for me, that's really what I'm worried about too. Like, on top, I'm doing this because it's important to me. But also, what kind of runs in the back of my head is, like, you can actually stop some of your generational, like, health problems by just, like, eating better and exercising and stuff, so it doesn't pass on to you, you know? So that's what I'm thinking about too. So I'm just, once again, just trying to blend. And again, like, I'm going to get a better light. I really am. But I'm going to show y'all the actual end product in the end of this video. Because the blending is great right now. I'm happy. All right, cool. So I'm going in now with, let me see. The world. I know I'm gonna stop falling. Okay, cool. So now, okay, good to go with that. So now I'm going to go in with my soft focus, my Black Radiance True Complexion Soft Focus Finishing Powder, because I'm about to be done. So yeah, but if you all have, like, good workout routines, good recipes that I can use, like, for my health journey, that'd be so great. I am vegan-ish. Like, I will try. I'm not vegan because I like chicken and I like shrimp. But I will try some stuff. Like, I will always try some stuff. I've actually recently uncovered some stuff at Target, which is super uber good. Like, their Target meatballs or Target meatballs. The vegan meatballs are really good. And the chicken is really, really good. I've had, like, a little chicken parmigiano with that, and that was, like, uber good. But that was with vegan stuff. So I will try that. If you guys have, like, if you guys have smoothie recipes, that'd be great too. I love smoothies, and I recently implemented them back, and they are so good because I get, like, my daily servings of, like, vegetables and fruits and all that type of stuff. So please send me that as well, or you can comment below, or you can DM me on Instagram. So yeah. Speaking of, if you aren't following me on Instagram, it's at IndieRenee on Instagram. Please feel free to connect with me there, because I love pictures, I love videos, all that good stuff. And I'm trying my best to document this experience because I want to really, I want to look back on this and be like, girl, you see what happens when you trust and believe. So, so yeah. Okay. So I'm done with my finishing powder. I'm now going to bronze. I'm going to my bronzer powder. I'm going to use LA Colors. Again, this is all drugstore makeup because, duh. But, this is the LA Colors bronzer in CFB 407 Golden. Golden, golden, golden. Awesome. Okay. Yes, there we go. So along with like fitness and stuff and healthiness and just making sure that I'm doing the right things, I've recently picked up skating, and it's probably one of the best decisions I've made for like my health and wellness journey because I love skating. The other day, again, this week wasn't garbage because I never want to say it like that. This week was very stressful for me because again, work was stressing me out. I had a writer's block. It was stupid. But what I did was I decompressed because I'm recognizing like as part of my self-awareness when to decompress, how to decompress. And I went skating. So I skated for like 3 hours, I want to say, at my local skate rink. I met some super cool people. They were dope. And I was like, we are going to make this a regular thing because skating has always brought me joy. Like, so much fun. And I actually had a friend from back home, from back home where I'm from in California. She, like, I think she lost like 20 pounds skating. And we actually DM'd about it. Like, she was like, make sure you're doing your muscling, your toning. But, like, yeah, it's cardio. And I was like, that is so true. That is cardio. And then I checked my little health thing on the phone. You know, I have an iPhone or whatever. You guys know how it's like the health app or whatever? Tell me why I definitely skated like 5 miles. I was like, come on now, India, go ahead with your bad self. But I did. I skated, you know, and it was really, really good. And it just, but again, for me, it didn't feel like it. It was literally just like, you're just having fun. And actually, that's another thing that the people at the skating rink were telling me. They're like, girl, just have fun. And like, she's like, you'd be surprised. She's like, it's great cardio and everything, but have fun with it. So I'm definitely going to pick up skating again too. Except I'm going to get my own skates. That's another thing too. I need to order me some skates because the skates are so padded that like they was messing with my ankles. And the people like with pro skates, they were like, you need to get like actual skates for yourself because the ones that they give you, like they're just standard, but you need your own. And I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, fabulous. So I am liking the way I'm looking. Praise his name. So, let me just do this. Cool. Okay, so I am liking the way I'm looking thus far. I'm going to go in with my bronzer, and I'm going to go in with my blush, and then we're going to put some lip on and call it a day. Because again, I as much as I love like makeup and stuff like that, I actually don't spend that much time on makeup. I do my look and I go on about my business. But anyways, yeah, back to skating. I definitely want to implement that as like part of my cardio because I like running too. I normally run. I do cycling classes, or I do a cycling YouTube class, but I cycle with YouTube class. So same thing, a cycling class. And then I will go ahead and run too. Like running is a great mind clear, great decompressor for me. And so now I'm excited because I get to implement skating. Now, where's my brush? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? That's my blush brush. And now, yeah, here we go. So ready for that. Oh yeah, this is my handy dandy makeup bag. It says don't forget you are magic, and it's that reflective clear material. So like it's clear, but it gives you that rainbow effect. I got this from, where did I get this from? Was it Forever 21? I think it was Forever 21. Was it? No. I lied. Sorry, I lied. It's from Shein. I love Shein. I love them. I need to get more stuff from them. And I'm about to redo my wardrobe, especially with this, especially with my, health and wellness and fitness. Like, I'm gonna have to throw away some clothes. You feel me? But no, with that being said, I love Shein because their stuff is cute. And they give you a lot of basics too. Like I'm a basics person, if you will. Ooh, that's so strong. Ooh, we're gonna blend that in a minute. But anyways, I'm a basics person. Like give me V-neck tops, jeans, hoops, I'm good. Or give me like earrings, like all that type of stuff. But Shein is like really, really cute, and they always have new stuff. So I'm gonna get new stuff today. Okay, I'm gonna go back and blend this in because ooh, that's heavy. I'm gonna be blonde first. So I do like the effect though. That smile, see? Yes, we like it. We like to see it. We like to see it. All right, cool. And then second last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw on a little bit of blush before I put this finishing spray on. because I already have red undertones and I don't need like cheeky rose pink all the time. So now we good. Finish up my finishing spray. I use NYX Radiant Finish Spray, setting spray. I think this is a matte. It's a matte. Actually, no, I lied. It's a glossy. It's a glossy. I'm gonna stop lying. I'm sorry. It's a glossy finish. So yeah, I'm just going to. Okay. So I'm a Church fan. This is actually a fan I got from Spain. It's so beautiful, and it just brings back so many memories because I was in Spain with my twin sister, and I love her, and we just lived life like it was golden, and it was really, really cool. I'm gonna use this, fan a little bit. Okay, we're good. Now, I'm going in with the Big Bold Lash Waterproof Mascara from Revlon. I think this is the one that Meg Thee Stallion recently was like doing an ad for. Love Meg Thee Stallion. I was watching her fitness journey too, and she was like, you guys got it. And so I was actually watching her boot camps and everything, and I think she posted like a full routine on her website, not her website, like in her Instagram stories or something like that. So I'm probably gonna use that as well for workout inspiration because I love to switch it up. I don't like doing the same workout routine every day unless I'm trying to focus on like a specific part of my body. But for me, I like to see what other people are doing. I like to see what's working for them just so I can see about, like, I can try it and then implement it and then go from there. But I have to switch it up to stay excited about it. But I will say working out this week was really great, and it was actually super uber needed because I was just so stressed out, and I was like, I need to decompress, and working out was a great decompression for myself. So praise God for that. Praise God for that. Okay, awesome. I don't do falsies. Sorry guys, I don't do falsies. I do sometimes. I do them like if it's a really special occasion, I do it. But other than that, I like the ones that they're just regular eyelashes, guys. Okay, last but not least, and we're gonna wrap this video up. I'm going in with this Luster lipstick that's like red. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I got this for $1 from Primark. So Primark came through. I was in Spain, same place I got this fan from. We ended up going to this place called Primark. I'm obsessed with Primark, but they don't do online shipping. So me and my sister went crazy up in there actually. And I put a part of it in my vlog for Spain, which I posted. I'll link that below as well. But these lipsticks were like $1, and I was like, yay. So I'm just gonna go in with this and kind of put some color on my lip just because I feel like it. I can do that. But I will wrap this up by saying I will do it. I'm determined to do it as far as my weight loss is determined, or weight loss, fitness, all that good stuff. I'm determined to do it because I know I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, in Jesus' name. But also because dedication, consistency, hard work, and determination will pay off. And I'm believing that. And up to this point in my life, everything I've been dedicated to, everything I've been consistent with, everything, it's had a return. It's had a return. A positive return, I'll say it like that. So I'm excited to see like where this journey goes. I'm trying to document as much as possible. And do updates and all that type of stuff. And we don't go from there. Okay. I think I am good. I'm just doing a final check here. I think we are good. All right, you guys. So this is the final look. I put everything on, and we are good to go. All right, let me put my glasses on so I can actually see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we looking good. Yes, I talk to myself and I affirm myself all the time. But anyways, so just a quick little thing. Again, it's just a simple little top. I think I got this from like Amazon. Yeah, I did. I'll link that below as well. Simple top from Amazon, and then I'm wearing a black skirt that I got from like Ross years ago, and then my little belts or whatever, and that's really about it. And then on my hands and everything, This is just a bracelet that I got. Actually, I got this from like the Miami International Airport, so I can't really link it below. But the jewelry store in Terminal D is in Delta. Yeah, got that from here. Some rings and everything. I got the ring. The midi rings are from Claire's, and then this ring, I don't know where it's from because it's a gift. And then yeah, and then up top for my earrings, I actually just decided to do one earring. I didn't want to do like too much or whatever. I just wanted this little droplet earring on my top. And this ring is actually from Claire's as well. No, it's not. It's from Walmart Fashions actually. So yeah. So that is it for this video. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for talking back with me. Feel free to comment below your favorite part of the video or comment on anything that I've said. If you're going through fitness journey, weight loss, fitness, health and wellness, please comment and let me know. We're together in this. Being accountability partners and stuff, like comment below. And then also, if you're gonna pick up Oprah's book or listen to it on like Audio Boom or something like that, let me know in the comments, and also give me more suggestions for book reviews as well, because I love to read and I love makeup, so might as well put the two together. But until next time, talk to you later.